I was laying on the surgical table. I was really sick. I had a pretty high fever, and I was talking to the people around me. They wheel me over from, like, they helped me get from the gurney to the surgical table. And as soon as I laid down there, before they put a mask on or anything, I looked to my right, and Jesus walked into the operating room like I thought he was the surgeon at first, but he's wearing a white robe. He looked very different than the Jesus that been shown as a kid. He had darker skin than I thought. As a kid growing up in North America, I was always shown a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jesus. But it wasn't. That's not the way he looked.
Right.
And that's not the way he looks, I should say. So when he walked in, I instantly knew it was Jesus. There's just something about it when you're in the presence of your Savior, it. And he held out his hand, and like this is like a physical person standing next to me, and he holds out his hand and he says, "I want to answer your prayer." And I'm thinking, what the heck is going on here? This is weird. I kind of look back around to see like where the other nurses had gone, and everything was just kind of like foggy in the room. It was weird. And so I finally, I didn't grab his hand at first because I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm thinking, this is really bizarre. What's Jesus doing here? And then I thought, well, did I die? I must be dead. But he didn't say, let's go, it's your time or whatever. He said, I want to answer your prayer. And I thought, okay, I didn't pray to die. I actually prayed that I would get through surgery and everything would be fine. So, I was really confused, but I took his hand. As soon as I took his hand, I found myself, both of us, standing on this grassy hill, and everything around me is pure white, like the brightest white I've ever seen. And I'm still holding his hand. I look down at my feet, and I'm standing in bare feet and in my hospital gown. And my senses were heightened to the point where I could feel every blade of grass under my feet. I could count the number of blades of grass. I knew instantly how many blades of grass were touching my feet. And the grass was beautiful, but that was all I could see. Just a little bit of grass under my feet, and then everything else was white, like just blinding white. And all of a sudden there's like this circular light. It's almost like basketball size off to my right a little bit.